Welcome, everybody. We are very excited that you chose to take a look at our video here that we're about to promote and talk a bit about our 2024 Five Moments in Need Summit, which will be in Charlotte, North Carolina in the April timeframe. More on that in a bit. But I want to welcome my co-hosts for that event, Dr. Con Goffertson and Chris King. Good to have you here, guys.
Well, it's great to be here and to be talking about the summit.
So why don't we talk about it a little bit so people get an idea, those who have not come. What is the summit about, you guys? Why did you both, you've been attendees for a couple of years. This is our third annual. Why is the summit a unique experience to you compared to the conferences that we all go to, quite a bit? What makes it different?
Well, when we first started the summit, Bob, your statement was, this isn't going to be just another conference. This is going to be something where teams can come and where we really get things done and focus our energy and our effort, and not just a set of people presenting ideas that are about a year old because they put in their application to present a year ago. But this is one where we get together and we really do things, which I'm sure Chris is going to tell us more about.
Yeah, well, and there's two things, you guys, that among there's a lot that goes on, but that make it different for me. And I'll speak to one, Chris, and that's, we meet virtually, friends, before we get there. This is a hands-on, walk away with stuff event. We call it a summit for a reason, because we wanted to stay away from event, conference, or webinar, right? And so, to Con's point, we don't know where we'll be in April. So we will literally meet for 3 times virtually in March, about a week or so apart, and go through the themes Chris will talk about in a moment, and decide on what are the challenges at the moment, literally weeks before we get there, that you are facing relative to the topics of 5 moments, workflow learning, and technology, making it really fresh. And then we have this wonderful experience, and it pivots on hackathons. Chris, you want to talk a little bit about that and the content, if you don't mind?
Yeah, Bob, it is really an unconference in every meaning of that word. I mean, we try very hard not to make it all about keynotes and happy hours and things like that. Although there are a few drink tickets that get passed around, but the hackathon really, it becomes the central focus of our work at the summit. We spend our time during each hackathon exploring the 3 different aspects of the themes that we have. The theme this year is exploring the technology ecosystem. What is that technology that underlies everything that we're doing in terms of helping people address their performance needs? But really our focus is how methodology begets technology. It's not about the technology first. It's about how does that technology support the methodology that we have when we're building these 5 moments of need solutions. So we're gonna take a hackathon approach, and we're gonna look at each of the 3 different sub themes. We're going to design, we're going to create, and we're going to report. And that's what we've done in the past. We've rather successfully. I mean, last year we did this hackathon. We had 3 themes, and we came out of that summit with 24 different solutions to problems that our summit attendees were facing. So I'm really excited about the content that we're going to be digging into this year. It's all about content solution development and maintenance. That's our first sub theme. Our second one is about the delivery and ongoing optimization of that content. And then it's all about tracking, measuring, and reporting. And how do you show that you're moving the needle in the organization with these performance solutions?
Brilliant.
Yeah, in the last summit, I can't remember how many thousands of hours of experience that the participants brought to bear. But that's what's unique, really, I think, about all other things, is that the presenters are the attenders. I mean, because we're bringing all of that experience to bear on these challenges that you're talking about, Chris. And some of those challenges are going to be tied to emerging technologies like AI, and what does that bring from a technology perspective in terms of our capacity to develop and deliver learning in the flow of work. And so it's about the experience and the wisdom of the crowd coming to bear upon, in these hackathons, upon the issues that we will address and prioritize
Yeah.
as a community coming to the conference.
Yeah, it's very cohort driven. We built a wonderful one last year. Many of us are still in touch on a weekly, daily basis since then. We have one organization bringing 16 people. Another very different thing about this event, they're coming in teams because they need to do teamwork while they are there. So if you come individually, fine. That's terrific as well. Obviously, if you have no background in 5 moments or workflow learning, that's terrific too. That's the power of the cohort and the experience Con just mentioned. And like Chris said, we walk away with deliverables plus 20 of them based on the challenges that we'll face. So we got 2 assignments for you, friends, as we sign off here. If you want to know more. One is that we're going to be sponsoring a half-hour long deep dive into the content. Con, Chris, and I on October 18th. You'll see it in LinkedIn. You can sign up there. It's a live stream event in LinkedIn. And it's not so much about the summit per se, but it's the beginning of this discussion about the importance of the ecosystem in today's world when it comes to learning, enabling 5 moments and workflow learning. The summit itself is going to be in my hometown, Charlotte, North Carolina. You see it up there on the right, April 16th through 17th. If you click on that barcode, you'll be able to take into a website where you can get more information and even sign up and register before and attend the event. There is an early bird special going on now if you're interested in signing up before we go. So the 3 of us cannot wait. We're excited about the dialogue. Hope you join us in October to go deeper into that. And obviously, we hope you'll consider joining us in April to go way into this and walk away with some remarkable deliverables. So friends, thanks you two. Looking forward to it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.